Bob Deeks with RDC Fine Homes. I am out in front of our latest net zero renovation project here in beautiful Whistler, British Columbia. And if you are just joining us on this video series on this exciting project, we've been here about 6 weeks. Boys have completed the majority of demolition inside. Hazardous waste materials have been removed by Urban Environmental. And we are working on the framing on the lower floor. The RMOW just showed up for the plumbing inspection for all the lower floor rough-ins. Strategy here is we are going to get all the concrete works done. We are going to address all our structural framing requirements on the bottom floor. And then we are going to panelize all the new walls and roof components in our panel shop. And once that's done, the top 2 floors of the house will be removed. And we will assemble the new structure sitting on top. One of the exciting things about this project is a renovation, because there was debate around whether or not this house would be constructed new or whether we would work off the existing foundation and lower floor walls and design around it as a renovation, is that we will save significantly on the embodied carbon during the construction process. And we have just recently been able to get hold of NRC's latest embodied carbon calculator. And so task for next week is we're actually going to run some numbers to see just how much carbon we will have saved by using the existing foundation and lower floor walls, which is going to be an exciting development for us as we really dig into the embodied carbon on all our projects. So let's go on inside. We'll see where the boys are at. Plumbing inspection, as I noted, is today. And the slab is ready to be re-poured tomorrow, so we'll go in and look and see what they've done. So part of the scope of this project is we're going to do a bit of an addition on the front face here of the garage. That'll make the garage a little bit bigger and create a little more living space up above. What you can see there are the Nudura insulated concrete forms and all ready to be poured tomorrow. And then we've got a little bump out on what is going to be the new front entryway here. Again, using Nudura's insulated concrete forms. One makes for a really easy forming process even for these little jobs, and just adds a little bit of extra thermal performance to the new components of the house. And of course, every little bit helps to help get us to that net zero label standard. One of the things that we've had to do here is do some significant work for the new bathrooms, kitchens, and what have you on the revised plan for the house and design. So what you can see here is new plumbing rough-ins for the sanitary and drains, and of course some new bump outs here for some of the new components. We're just doing the plumbing inspection right now. What you can see right here, to repair the vapor and air membrane under the slab, rather than trying to fit in the 6 mil poly and tie it nicely together with the poly that was underneath the existing slab, we've just brought in a pack of 2-pound spray foam. So what would have taken one of the guys probably 2 days to try and detail that air and vapor barrier under the slab took one of the guys about an hour. So great time savings, and this will create a much more airtight assembly, and of course adds a little bit of extra insulation under the slab. If you were paying attention to our Instagram account earlier last week, you would have seen a picture of this steel beam all clad in wood, and here is a great shot of the beam in place. And we needed this to carry the new structural roof load from above and to ensure that we kept a nice flush ceiling on the floor below. So that's some new construction that's been added in to the existing structure that will enable the future construction that's to come when the new panels and the new roof show up sometime in April. Look at progress to date. Plumbing inspection underway over there. You can see all the new plumbing rough-ins. Once this is passed, of course, we'll use the 2-pound spray foam and we will fill in all these cavities to seal up our air and vapor barrier under our slab, and getting ready for our pour tomorrow. A little bit dark in here. And of course, if you want to continue on with the story, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow along on our Instagram account. That's all for today.